Hey, good morning, Pastor Steve here. It's the 18th of April. We call that Patriots Day up here. In Romans 15:1, now let every soul be subject to the higher powers. There is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. And then down in verses 6 and 7 it says to pay tribute also for the people of God's ministers, attending continually upon the state. Render to all their dues, tribute to whom tribute, custom to whom custom, fear to whom fear, honor to whom honor. I'm a patriot, and being patriotic simply means I love my country. Now, as long as the love for my country doesn't keep me from loving God wholly, that's the right thing. It's the right way. I don't place the interests of the nation above service and love for God and God's plan of redeeming people from all over the world. As far as our responsibility toward government goes, we know from Romans 13 that we're to be subject to the governing authorities, to honor them, even when they're not honorable, because it's God who's placed them over us. So as Christians, we are under obligation to God to be model citizens, subject to the governing authorities, obeying the laws, paying the taxes. But our responsibilities are first and foremost to be obedient to God. In America, a democratic republic where individual citizens have the ability to change and influence government by voting or being politically involved when appropriate, and in appropriate ways, being a good citizen is voting and is being involved in the process, having whatever positive influence you can on the government. As Christians, we're obligated to pray for our leaders. 1 Timothy 2 says, should a Christian be patriotic? Yes. But a Christian's ultimate faith, love, and obedience are to be reserved for God alone. On this day in 1775, Paul Revere and William Dawes rode out with a warning that the British were coming. That began the War of Independence, the rebellion against England that ultimately birthed our nation. Here it is celebrated as Patriots' Day. A biblical patriot realizes who's really in charge and acts in accordance with the commands of his or her real king, the Savior of the world. His commands are to love him with all that he has and then love those around us as well. So you ponder that. Pastor Steve.